shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor, like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, these out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Tonight, it's the Monday conclusion to what's been an amazing Super Wildcard weekend, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Prime Time. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Drill 52. Red 38.
They'll begin on the ground here with a Banacanda. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
6. Mega. Set. Ready.
On play action, Rattler. There's Chris Olave. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
Slide through. Ready.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. Open man, it's Palmer. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup at 4. Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Black, 95 sacks.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Black open. Yellow. White.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson from 21 yards away. And the Saints will strike first here in this wild card matchup. A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. At their own 19-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
That's it. We're waiting. Stay 50, stay 50.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run it again with Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Stafford. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 37. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, when you're facing a receiver like this, you always come into a game thinking, we've got to put our best corner on him. We've got to find a way to get him off his routes, limit his touches. But that plan, not working too well on this opening drive. That's already 2 catches for him, and this one, good for a first down.
180.
Here's Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Go 20.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. Julian Blackman bringing him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now 2nd and 5.
Ready. Blue 60. 50.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 2.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Still to go. 3rd down now.
21. Blue 6.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one along the line of scrimmage.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Check, huh?
On the handoff, Abanikanda. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Brought down back at the 27.
Third down and 13.
Here we go, set. Ken Black. Hut.
Now Rattler. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
On the double. Down.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Once again, complete to Palmer. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Set, hut. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the side.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Black 40. Spike 60. Black shot.
Rattler wants to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe it wore down the other defense. We'll see.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come down here and hit you little people.
Good run there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
59!
Again, it's Williams. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
To throw is Stafford. And he is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down.
Double right!
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set! 280!
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. 50, green.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Down.
To the air is Rattler. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That'll give him 8 that time. And then we've got a 3rd and 4. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 48 yards. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Group being able to add the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Lady!
Now Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA.
47-yard line.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Chase Young.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
36-yard line.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's got Adams on the comebacker. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
On the double.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready?
Here's Rattler. That's taken in by Palmer. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Here we go. Set.
Rattler working out of the gun. is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
They'll send the tight end in motion. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Seeing so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action, now Rattler. And that is incomplete, 7 seconds remaining.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains.
Alert!
The final shot before the break. Stafford to the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. These two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers. A little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. But above all, play your game.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. And now Stafford's going to move him around.
32.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Yellow 80!
Now Stafford. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. So the directional kicking problematic there. They're going to spot this inside the 30-yard line.
Come on, Jack Fury. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Watch out,
Second and 11 at the Rams.
Throwing is Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. Powering his way forward. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara, 29 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, good by grouping. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Stafford now to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup.
Now an audible here into something else. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Waiting.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
180.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. The 20. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 5. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Set. 280.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get spun that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Black, 95. Green Jack. 10.
From the shotgun, Rattler. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ultra, ready.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Steel, black.
From the gun, here's Rattler. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover. They're in the end zone.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
45. What?
He'll look to throw. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
6 yards on the play. Brings up
52.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. One quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be corralled right around the First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Short throw, it's Higbee. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Hey, that's my man. I got him.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. Now it's Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, LA! 56 yards. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score Saints 21, Rams 16.
The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
When teams have a tough time running the balls this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
Yeah, he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
Rattler's pass. Complete to number 12, Chris Olave. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Rattler wants to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. this game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out first and 10. Takes it to about the 37.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to put one over his head as this game progresses.
So from the 37, here's second down and 8.
Yellow, come on, set. Ready?
To the air is Rattler. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Man, the perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Inside handoff now. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's second and a yard.
Down. Hut.
The give now to Abanikanda. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run about 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's first down.
Strike it. Let's go now. Check, Hutton.
And they'll go again with Abanikanda. And room there to work it inside the 25. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go, first and goal.
First and goal, New Orleans.
Magic, yellow, go. Tag.
And from the gun, here's Abanikanda. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Israel Abanikanda taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Rams 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
And their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Set. Go 20. 22.
Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Omaha, ready, move.
Now Stafford. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Now it's Stafford. Pass complete, it's Adams. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Now how about this? They'll change it at the line. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And that's going to be a first down to the 35 as the clock continues to run. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
35-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my 2 first, no dripper. These always talking pillar.